Hey, that is our personality guest for the day. Her name is Mwangi Nimo, and she's joining me in studio right now. Welcome, doll. You look great.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. You look great yourself.
Thank you. Karibu sana to Full Circle with Joyce. Huku ni kwetu, huku ni nyumbani.
Asante sana.
Karibishwa sana. I hope you're comfortable.
The seat is comfortable. You have welcomed me pretty well.
Good
so yeah,
stuff.
thank you.
It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Mwangi Nimo, maybe you could just begin by telling us a bit about yourself, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so tell us about your journey into music. Where did you begin?
First of all, my name is Mwangi Nimo. I'm a full-time disciple of Christ.
Amen.
I always have to say that.
Amen.
Yeah, I'm a singer-songwriter, but also you hear the raz and the re, Kiambu in me. It's the truth. I'm a worship leader also. I'm a singer-songwriter and a worship leader. I started singing long time ago. I would just mimic people, but I'm a very shy person. So I never sang until when I was in campus and I was prompted to sing. Yeah, I was very afraid, but I always say the devil will always attack you at your place of your calling. So it took me writing a song and giving it to a worship team in Mamlaka, and then they could not sing it, they could not start it. So like, who wrote this song? And then I was called in, and they're like, I told them, no, you start like this. And then they're like, no, why are you not singing? I was outside dancing, you know, because I was very shy. Yeah, that's where I started singing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you wanted to become an athlete when you were growing up. Like,
can you imagine?
Really?
Can you imagine?
Like running?
Can you imagine? Yeah, and I'm not even 5 foot tall. Yeah, but it's because we used to watch tennis with my dad. So I really loved sports. But then there was another twist to it. I actually loved cheerleading more. So the guys who used to go and run in the field were excused from school. They had a lot of fun, so I just wanted to go and just have a lot of fun. So there was one day I said, okay, fine, I'm going with the guys to the field to train. And then I was busy on the side, you know, just talking with my friends, and then my dad showed up. Let me tell you, I went into the field, like, because my dad used to just show up during our practice session, just started running. But I just used to do it because it was an easy way out, you know. I would get out of school. And go and cheerlead and just maybe socialize with my friends. Yeah.
And what sort of things do you like? Because I'm really struggling to believe that you're shy. But anyway, I'll take it for you. I mean, I'll understand, because you seem to have, like, your personality seems to ooze out of your style.
Yeah.
You know, looking at your music videos, they have purple hair.
Yeah.
Here you have this, like, I don't know, what is this, like, fire red copper.
Yeah.
In other segments you have like blonde. Like, you're just like out there. I love it.
Thank you. I think I use makeup and hair in my outfit to be loud.
Yeah.
But when you come to me, I'm very quiet. As a matter of fact, that's something that people think I'm a snob. But I'm very, when you put me in a crowd, like, and I'm supposed to have a conversation with like 5 people, I freak out. I'm like, what? What am I going to say?
I hear you. Girl.
Yeah.
I'm totally like that.
You're like that?
Totally like
that. Cool.
Okay, so tell us about your music. How many songs have you released? You know, what sort of, do you have a specific genre that you lean towards?
I've released 5 songs. 2 I released 5 years ago. We were with my friends and we used to just try production. They're not that good. We are redoing them. So yeah. So, but when I came back, I'd say I've released 3 songs because I've done Niwewe, Umefanya Maku, and then Mola.
Yeah.
Do I have a specific genre of music? No.
Okay.
Because every day I learn a different thing about myself. I'm able to write with a different sound. So I don't have a specific thing. The only thing I'd say is that my music tells you about God's faithfulness. If it doesn't tell you about God's faithfulness, man, I'm not doing my job.
That. I really respect that, because you know what? The gospel industry has come under so much fire of late, you know, about our content just not being right, our lifestyles not being right. And I really like that you're very clear about your music pointing you in a specific direction. Yeah. Specifically to point you towards God and his faithfulness.
Yes. Actually, that is what my music just speaks about that. I believe every artist has a specific message and we all have different messages and different way of delivering. For me, it's God's faithfulness, and that you can trust God. They'll always, my music will always tell you about that.
Right.
Yeah.
You mentioned one of your songs, Niwewe, and there was a lot of dancing in it.
Yes.
Do you like to dance?
Yeah.
Are you gonna can you remember those moves?
Yes. For Niwewe?
Yeah.
Yes.
You wanna show us those moves?
Are you gonna dance with me?
It depends. It depends. Oh God, I knew I shouldn't have asked this question.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll show you
if
two.
it's simple, you can show me.
Okay, fine.
Because girl, it's Friday. We're about to chill.
Oh yes. So it's simple.
Okay.
So this.
Good.
Okay. That is easy. Then you go. Then up. Yes. Yes. Up. Yes. That is so simple. You see?
Just that. Okay.
Yes.
We got it.
You're
Good job.
Good. And you can dance yourself.
Thank you. I try. I try. I try.
You try. You're good. You're not shabby yourself.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. So
I love dancing.
That's
actually.
good.
Yeah.
It's a great way to exercise, to
Yes.
release your endorphins.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
to celebrate, to praise.
Yes.
Absolutely. So tell us about Mola. This is your new song.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. And you've even started a challenge about it.
Yeah, Mola. Mola is a song that tells you still about God's faithfulness, but it comes from Daniel 2:28. So but there's a God in heaven. It's about the bad things that people say, when it comes to your ministry. I'm sure even for you to be here, you've had things that are not really good, or people have done things that are not really positive, okay? But then it shows you that if you trust God and His word, imagine you fulfill whatever God has planned for you. So before I released it, God prompted me to ask some questions to personalities, and I couldn't get a hold of you.
Yeah.
And the gospel ministers, and I was asking them, what's the worst thing you've ever been told about your ministry? Okay, but then don't mention names, because you see the Bible says that try as much as you can to live at peace with one another.
Yes.
But and also I didn't want to give the devil any audience. So I just wanted, okay, fine, tell me whatever you are told, but then tell me how your faith in God and His word helped you get over it.
Okay.
So we had different people giving out stories, their experiences, but then I felt it was also a good thing in our industry, where it brings healing, but also it encourages people, because sometimes if you do not tell your truth, you might just have a bitterness, and we may also encourage people. So it brought a lot of encouragement to people. Yes.
And what's the Mola challenge?
That's a Mola challenge.
That's the
Mola challenge. Yeah. Tell your story, but also tell us your story and your hardships in your journey. Especially only one thing you've been told when it comes to your ministry, but also tell us how your faith in God and in Him has helped you get over it.
Okay.
Yes, that's Mola challenge.
Wonderful.
Yes.
And you've gotten really good response about that?
Yes. We had different artists, just different people telling us different things. I remember Garden telling me, someone said he was not going to win an award. And then the same year he won, I think 7 awards. Other people said, no, my music was thrown in a dustbin, but then right now I'm able to sing. So it's just that. It's just encouraging story. Sometimes when your fans and even other ministers see you and hear your story, they're really encouraged.
Yeah. Talk to us about how important it is to I think especially in the gospel industry, I like what you're doing with the Mola challenge.
Thank you.
And one of the things that really just gets me about the gospel industry is you find sometimes there's this level of competition. And people even in the secular world are seeing it, and they start questioning what's wrong with these guys, right? So, competition in the gospel industry, is there a place for it really? Because, are we all supposed to be in the same vineyard working towards the same goals? Or is there actually a place for competition?
No, there's no place for competition, because you see the Bible says, work your own salvation with fear and trembling. You're running your own race. And then we are in the same team. I think that's something that people don't get. Joyce, if you fall, you're my fellow sister in the ministry. We have one goal, to win souls. So we shouldn't compete. If you release a good project, like you did a good concert, I should be there to applaud you. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Because in the long run, why are we doing what we are doing? We are doing it so that we can win souls, so that we can bring encouragement. We are working for the same kingdom.
Yeah.
So there shouldn't be any competition. Is it there? Yeah. Are you sometimes inclined to compete? Yeah, but then, man, search your soul and tell God to just search your heart. And why you're doing what you're doing will dictate if you're going to compete.
Okay.
Yes.
As I get ready to wrap up the show, besides being an athlete, what did you want to be when you grew up? When you were younger, what did you say you want to be when you grew up?
Oh my goodness, I wanted to be like Christian Amampo.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I love governance. Actually, that's one thing that people don't know. I really love governance.
Okay.
That is what I studied in school.
Okay.
So yeah, so let's see if I'll get there. I'll merge those two, worship and leadership.
Wonderful.
Yeah, singing, I was a bit shy.
Yeah.
I was like, no, all those people. But God is
but
faithful.
you know, in his time, time, he makes all things beautiful.
Amen.
So, thank you, Nimo, for being here today. Excited to hear you share your song here with us on Full Circle with Joyce as we get ready to call it a week, guys. Once again, thank you so much for being a part of the show, for tuning in, for your comments, your feedback all throughout the week. I certainly do appreciate it. We're going to be back here on Monday. But until then, would you have yourselves a wonderful weekend? I'm going to hand it over now to Mwangi Nimo to bless us with her new song. It's just about a week old, right?
Yes, a week old.
Her new song, Mola.
Thank you.
All right, guys, ciao. Feel free to stand.
Walisema sijaja kubarikiwa, wakasema mimi sina cha kutumainia baba, walisema mimi sina mwelekeo, wakasema mimi si kichwa, mimi ni mkia, walisema nacho kipaji mimi sina, wakasema hata hela sijawahi pata, lakini nilinde, nishike, nivishe ili niishi. Mola Mola we ni nguvu yangu, Mola we kimbilio langu, Mola we ni nguvu yangu, Mola we kimbilio langu. Huelewi mbona wamekutenga, huelewi kwa nini wanakusema mama, huelewi chuki ilitoka wapi, huelewi mbona mate wamekutemea mama. Mwangalie Mola aliyekuumba, mueleze unachotaka, mwambie nishike, nivishe ili niishi. Mola we ni nguvu yangu, Mola we kimbilio langu, Mola we ni nguvu yangu, Mola we kimbilio langu, Mola we ni nguvu yangu, Mola we kimbilio langu.